Right, so we sort of got, so anyone watching this video, we sort of just had a little speak first about what we're going to work on, and it's really just making that feeling of how it feels to work the same as it is when you're chilling. Essentially, you want to have that same feeling. You want to be, I suppose, would you use the word calm when you're working? How would you explain that?
No, I already worked around like calmness. It's more, like when you're chilling and like you got like that those good feelings of watching like a program or television series or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like I want to feel like that whilst I'm working, because currently I feel like when I'm working, it's sometimes it's fun, and other times it's kind of just blank. There's nothing
Mm.
there. And so it's like there's no like emotions coming through
Okay.
it being like really enjoyable.
Okay.
So
So,
I think
when you,
enjoyable is a feeling I'm looking for.
okay, enjoyable, perfect. So would that be the emotion you would use?
Yeah, enjoyable, yeah. Or pleasurable.
Pleasurable, perfect.
Yeah.
So we've already had hypnosis before, but that was probably quite a long time ago. So I just sort of, I mean, you're aware of all the stuff. So anyone watching this, Gavin does something very similar. Was it neutrality shifting?
Yeah.
So very similar to, it's a similar way working with the subconscious mind. So he knows all about the subconscious mind. I'm not going to go into that and explain it, as he already knows, but any of my other videos, go and check out them if you want to know anything about that. But yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get you to that place, understanding what it is and really anchoring this in, so that I'm sure you're already aware of what anchoring is through what you know about NLP as well. It's just a slightly different technique which I use, and any information, inspiration that you need to take away from your higher self, your future self, whatever it is, we'll get to that towards the end, so that you will be able to bring it with you, so that you can trigger that feeling of pleasure, of enjoyment,
Mm-hmm.
joyfulness, whenever you are going to work, like sort of, as you say, like sitting down, triggering it, getting into work and remembering that feeling, essentially. So, all right, Gavin, you ready to do some hypnosis?
Yep.
Yeah, you sure? 100%?
Yep.
Ready to make some positive, powerful lifestyle changes?
Yep.
Ready to feel joyful and pleasurable when you're working?
Yep. Yep.
Let's do
Yep.
it. Let's do it.
Ready
Let's
to
do
go.
it. Stuff. All right, I want you to just copy me for a second. All I'm going to get you to do is 3 breaths in through the nose and 3 out through the mouth, just like this. That's right. That's right. Just do a couple more of them. That's right. That's right. Fully in, letting go. That's right. There we go. And just copying me going like this. And then like that. And Gavin, in a minute, I'm going to get you to open your fingers up. And when you open your fingers, all I want you to do is just focus your intention on the gap between your fingers now. That's right. Focus your intention, all your tension on that gap in between your fingers. Just focus all of your intention on that gap in between your fingers now. And as you focus your intention on that gap in between your fingers, Gavin, all I want you to do is just imagine that you've got 2 of the world's strongest magnets on each fingertip now. That's right. Just imagine what it would be like if you had 2 of the world's strongest magnets, pulling those fingers in closer and closer and closer together. Now, every second that passes, just feel that hypnosis as it pulls those fingers in closer and closer together. Now, that's right. What would it be like if they were completely and fully stuck together, glued together, shut together, locked together? That's right. What would that feel like if they were stuck together, glued together, shut together, completely and fully stuck together? And I want you to just test that and just imagine what it would be like if you could try and pull them apart. And the more you try and pull them apart, the harder it becomes and the more they just glue and shut now. That's right. Completely glued, completely shut, completely locked. And just feel that hypnosis, Gavin, running from your fingertips down your arms to your elbows, all the way up to your shoulders, to the top of your head. And really feel that hypnosis now running down your head, down your face, down to your chest, all the way down your stomach, to your legs, all the way down to your feet now. That's right. Really just feel that. And just focusing on your fingers and just taking a nice cleansing deep breath in. And when you breathe out, just watching your hands drop down as they let go, completely and fully letting them go, relaxing down to wherever's comfortable, allowing your eyes just to close down with them now. That's right. That's right. And as you allow yourself, Gavin, to just go into that place of hypnosis, that calm, that pleasurable, that joyful hypnosis, Gavin. All I want you to do is just allow any outside noises or movements just to allow you to go even deeper. That's right. Any clicks that I make, sending you even deeper down into your hypnosis. And as you go deeper down into your hypnosis, you may begin to find some simple and easy solutions to help you make work much more enjoyable, much more pleasurable. That's right. Knowing that we're going to go on a magical and mystical experience, a place where you can create the emotions of what you want to be feeling so that you can implement them into your everyday working life. That's right. And Gavin, just focusing your intention on the top of your head and just relaxing your forehead, your eyes, loosening your jaw completely and fully, relaxing it now. That's right. And just moving that hypnosis energy to your shoulders, really feeling your shoulders just dropping down. And moving that hypnosis down to your elbows, down to your wrists and hands, and just letting go of any worry, stress, tension, or strain now. That's right, just letting it all go. That's right. And Gavin, just moving that hypnosis again to your chest, all the way down your stomach, to your hips, to your thighs, to your knees, even deeper down to your shins and your feet. That's right. And you may even remember what it is like when we last did hypnosis for you to feel, even though it was a long time ago, what it is like to be completely, fully in that state of trance, ready to make these transformations, making work pleasurable and much more enjoyable. That's right. That's right. Every second that passes, just feel that air going in your nose, releasing out and sending you down even deeper. Now, every click deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, what would it be like if you were completely in trance, where you can and you will make these powerful, positive lifestyle changes? That's right. Knowing all the progress you've made, even in the last week, in the last year, in the last 10 years, and how much you can make in such a short period of time, allowing you to make work more enjoyable and much more pleasurable. That's right. That's right. And Gavin, all I want you to do is just focus your intention, and don't do anything yet, just focus your intention on a 10-step hypnotic staircase. And this 10-step hypnotic staircase, Gavin, every number that I count down from 10, you will feel yourself drifting, sinking, floating down even deeper in such a pleasurable way. And just noticing at the bottom of the stairs, there's maybe a door, a garden, something that is most comfortable, most pleasurable for you, which will be that magical, that mystical place, that place where you can make these powerful changes. That's right. Starting with 10, as you feel yourself relaxing down, letting go down to 9, you can find yourself going even deeper down to 8. As you let go, you go to 7 and 6, even deeper down to 5. What would it be like if you were in such a deep, relaxing place of your pleasurable hypnosis? Now, down to 4, you really should allow yourself to just let go to 3, down to 2, even deeper to 1. That's right. Just going into that magical, that mystical place, that place where you can and will make these positive, these powerful lifestyle changes, these positive, these pleasurable lifestyle changes. That's right. That's right. And Gavin, I just want you to just observe this place, this magical, this mystical place, this pleasurable place. And just notice what's going on. Maybe it's a garden, maybe there's someone you're inspired by, maybe a loved one, maybe your higher self. Maybe you're just on your own. But I want you to just observe what's going on. That's right. That's right. That's right. Notice anything that comes out is just a normal bodily function, allowing you to just release it and let it go. There you go. Letting it go. That's right. And Gavin, in this place, all I want you to do is just know an anchor that you're going to use. Maybe it's a squeeze of the hand, maybe squeezing a specific finger, a thumb, whatever it is that works for you. There's no right or wrong answer. All I want you to do is just choose that anchor now and just let me know by nodding your head when you've got that anchor you're going to use. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to explain what we're going to do, Gavin, and it's a very simple process. All I'm going to get you to do is just build up that feeling of pleasure, that feeling of what it is like to watch that series, how enjoyable it is, how relaxing, how pleasurable it really is. And then when we get to the peak of that, once we get to that filled up to 100%, all I'm going to get you to do is just hold that anchor for 5 seconds. We're going to do that progressively. And all you have to do is just follow along and allow yourself to really feel what it is like to feel that pleasure, to be what it is like to be enjoyable now when you're working. That's right. That's right. So what I want you to do, Gavin, I really want you to just find those emotions, find those feelings of what it is like while you do watch that great series, watching something on Netflix, maybe something that gives you that information, that inspiration to help others, to help you improve yourself, to help you improve others. I want you to really feel those feelings, those emotions, those feelings, those emotions. That's right. Really feel them. That's right. And once you've charged that from 50% to 60% to 70, 80, 90, even all the way up to 100%, Gavin, all I want you to do is just switch the scene in your mind to that of you working. The first scene that comes to you, the first image, the first sense of you working, I want you to create that within your mind's eye now, so that those emotions can be transferred to that of when you are working. Because when you do it up in your mind, you know that that can become your reality, because it will become your reality. That's right. And I want you to just amp up those emotions again, all the way up from 70 to 80 to 90, all the way up to 100%. And as you feel that energy, that pleasure, that enjoyment, all the way up to 100%, Gavin, all I want you to do is I want you to just squeeze that anchor for 5 seconds, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1, just completely and fully letting go. And as you completely and fully let go, just going back to that place of observing this magical, this mystical place. That's right. What's going on? What can you smell? What can you see? What can you hear? What can you feel? What can you even taste, Gavin? Maybe you can smell some incense, some flowers, maybe some oils, maybe even an aftershave or a perfume. Just noticing what's going on. That's right. That's right. And Gavin, all I want you to do is I want you to switch straight back, and I want you to build up those emotions again, all the way up from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60. That's right. Feeling that pleasure to 70 to 80 to 90, all the way up to 100. Now, really and truly feeling that pleasure, that joy, that pleasure, that joy. And as you feel that pleasure and that joy, Gavin, really amping that up, feeling that energy of complete pleasure as you view yourself working now. I want you to just hold that anchor now for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Completely and fully letting go and going straight back to that magical, that mystical place, that place of pleasure. Knowing what it is like, noticing the intentions of pleasure, noticing any outside movements just send you even deeper into that place of pleasure now. Even when you are working, that pleasure is just growing. Knowing what it is like to just observe this place allows you to make this place, to make this feeling, to make this anchor even more pleasurable, so that when you are working, work is just pleasurable. And the more pleasurable it is, the more enjoyment you get out of working. Just like watching a good series on Netflix. Making work truly, truly, every day feel fun. That's right. That's right. That's right, doing perfect. And Gavin, all I want you to do again is I want you to build up that energy again, that pleasure, that joy, that pleasure, that joy, that pleasure, that joy, building up to 50 to 60 to 70%, 80%, 90%, all the way up now, Gavin, to 100%. And when you get to that 100%, I want you to squeeze that anchor and really hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting go and going back to that place of observation. There you go. There you go. Just noticing what's going on. Maybe there's something else being added to this place. Maybe more, maybe less. Maybe it's more pleasurable. Maybe it's more relaxing. Maybe there's even words of wisdom that you're gaining from this place. Or maybe other people. Or maybe your higher self. Maybe just the universe. That's right. That's right. And Gavin, all I want you to do is just begin to build up those emotions again, that pleasure, that enjoyment, that pleasure, that enjoyment, that pleasure, that enjoyment from 50 to 60 to 70% now to 80 to 90, all the way up to 100%, really feeling that pleasure now. And as you feel that pleasure, it just brings so much pleasure to you, knowing that when you work, you feel that pleasure. You can make work fun again every day as that pleasure just grows. And just holding that now, that anchor for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Completely letting go, going straight back to that place of observation. There you go. Allow yourself to go to that place of observation. Notice what's happening. Notice what's going on in this magical, this mystical, this powerful place, this pleasurable place. That's right, only 2 left. That's right. And Gavin, all I want you to do, again, for the second to last time, is just build up those emotions again, 10%, 20%, pleasurable, 30, 40, 50, 60, really feeling that pleasure, feeling that enjoyment, making work fun as you visualize. That's right, going to 70 to 80 to 90, all the way up to 100% now, really and truly feeling that pleasure, feeling that enjoyment, making work fun. As you work, you find it fun. It's more enjoyable. It's more pleasurable. And as you do that, just holding that anchor now for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting go and going straight back to that place of observation. Straight back to that place of observation. That's right. There you go. Noticing what's going on. Noticing what's happening. That's right. That's right. And Gavin, for the last time, all I want you to do is just build up that energy again, even faster this time, 70, 80, 90, all the way up to 100%, knowing what it is like to, when you work, to really and truly feel that pleasure, to really and truly make work fun, to really and truly get the enjoyment out of work that you want, the enjoyment that you deserve, the enjoyment that you're getting makes it more pleasurable. Just like watching a good Netflix series allows you to feel that pleasure, allows you to feel that enjoyment, allows you to consume energy, to give energy, to help, to give, to help. That's right. Feeling that pleasure now as that builds up all the way to 100%, truly, fully feeling all of that energy, that pleasure running from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes all the way back up to the top of your head, and just holding that anchor now for 10, 9. That's right. Feeling it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting it go, going straight back to that place of observation. There you go. And Gavin, in this place, this magical, this mystical place, this place where you have made work much more pleasurable, where you've made it much more fun, all I want you to do, Gavin, is just search, just have a subconscious, powerful subconscious search in this place for something, for anything, so a word of wisdom, a thought, an emotion, or maybe a physical object from this place that you can take with you away from this place, knowing that when you leave this magical, this mystical place, it's a place where you will be able to take powerful, life-changing wisdoms, inspirations, knowledge, or even things. Maybe a flower, maybe a word, maybe a song, maybe a quote, something that resonates with you most. That's right. And Gavin, when you know what this thing is, when you know that you can feel that energy, that pleasure in this takeaway from this place, all I want you to do is take as long as you need, and I want you to walk straight back up those stairs, back into consciousness, knowing that this powerful subconscious mind of yours has allowed you to make work more pleasurable, make work much more fun, so that every time you do work, every time you sit down to work or stand up to work, it's enjoyable, just like a good Netflix series, just like a good film, something that makes it enjoyable, something that gives you that knowledge, that inspiration, that wisdom to be able to help others, to help yourself, and to progress even further on your journey. That's right, taking as long as you need. And when you come back round, only come back round when you've got that one thing that will help you make work more pleasurable, more enjoyable, and much more fun. Take as long as you need, Gavin. That's right.
Oh, what do I do?
Allow yourself to come back around whenever you need. Taking as long as you need.
Hey.
How was that?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah, how'd you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Feel good, yeah. I was just adding like other stuff like to it. Like all the pleasurable things that will come from um, feeling pleasurable about work.
That's it. That's it. Well, like all the
Yeah,
outcomes, all the outcomes of you helping more people, helping yourself, therefore helping your
yeah,
legacy, like all of that type of stuff.
yeah.
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
Yeah. My brain feels switched on right now.
Use it. Use it. What was your anchor? I'm curious.
I just like this, just going like this.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's a new one. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that. I like that one. So so just notice what happens, as you're already aware of what anchors do, but notice what happens when you press it, how that makes you feel, and notice even in the car. Was that your lights going off? I saw some lights going off. I don't know whether that was yours or someone else's.
It's probably the cars driving past.
Yeah, there
There's
was loads of cars. Well, there you go. Hypnosis can be done in a car. Obviously, Gavin is not driving, guys.
No, yeah. I can't feel it right now because I'm in a state already. I'm already in
Yeah,
it. So
yeah. But there you go.
yeah.
You can, yeah, that's it, and triggering it. So
Yeah,
allowing yourself to do that. But
yeah.
do you have any questions about what we just did, Gavin?
No. I understand it. I I guess just to explain, because I already know, like basically everything that we've done is anchored into like just me doing this. Every time I do this now, like I'm gonna feel those feelings of pleasure and happiness and everything that I was visualizing and seeing, like I'm gonna feel it. And so it's all anchored into that one movement, I guess.
That's it. And I said this. I say this to everyone I usually work with, as you're already aware of, what you probably say to other people, to the people you coach as well, is anchoring is just like watering a seed. We can plant the seed, we can put this seed here today, but if it's not watered, that anchor will no longer stick. Just like Pavlov's dogs, you can get that anchor to stick very easily. Sustaining it is still sustaining it. It's just like going to the gym. Like you could be working out for 10 years and then you stop for a year, you're going to lose muscle over that year regardless. So it's maintaining it into everyday life, and whether that is just before you sit down, you make that ritual of doing that and getting back into that place that puts you back to that pleasure, and just like, let's get it.
It's crazy, you know, like just then when you was like talking, I just pictured me doing that, and like I felt
It literally looked like you were like, I need to do something.
yeah. Yeah, I just imagined myself doing it. Like it's crazy.
That's
So
it.
yeah, it's cool stuff.
That's just the new technique I just came up with. Still haven't got a name for it. I'm still working on that. Just using it and seeing how it works. I mean, it works with everyone I've worked with, and as you said, just even picturing it in your mind, it allows you to really feel those. I saw it was literally like you were like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Like just me imagining it. As it's weird. It's weird. Like I feel it more when I imagine it than when I actually touch it. It's like maybe because I'm more visual.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
Well, if that works for you, again, it's maintaining the seed in your way. Some people will prefer the physical anchor, whereas if visualizing it works. If listening to a song works, it works. Like it doesn't matter how the anchor works. Like for example, I've worked with people before, with someone who had a marketing agency, and I anchored in the feeling of confidence to his microphone. So his microphone is something he sees when he's on a call with clients. So straight away, when he sees that microphone, he's like, let's get it. I can offer value here. And it's kind of like that.
Nice.
But yeah, I
didn't know you could do it with I didn't know you could do it with physical objects. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it with anything, like a song. Like there's some songs that, like even if I go back, so the type of person that I was, you sort of know who I was before. I used to take a lot of drugs and stuff like that. I think we've spoken about that before. And when I hear songs from my past, I notice it sort of triggers in me that sort of like
the old state.
But yeah, like sort of thug, sort of like I want to smash something. That literally that's what comes to my mind. And then there's other songs which take me back to, so the song Imagine by John Lennon, that takes me back to when I went to a retreat in Bali. And that is just, I love that song now because all it does is make me imagine that. And some people prefer audio, some people prefer visual, and visual could be computer screen, phone, microphone, all that kind of stuff, or even like a ring or something like that. And then
it's like,
the other one is feeling.
It's like when I went to do ayahuasca, they was playing like certain music, and like it's like spiritual, like South American, and like now when I listen to it, it brings back all of those emotions from being there and experiencing it. So yeah,
that's intense stuff.
yeah. I just feel like it's very healing. Like it just brings back that healing feeling for me.
Exactly, feeling that healing, my man.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna end the recording now. We can just chat about if there's anything else you want to chat about. Let me just find the